running the countings.
The kid sees a lot on the floor. He just has a sense of where the ball's going, where there's an opening.
Absolutely. Great feel for the game. Does a lot of the jump, the hard work. See, I think this is too much of the dribbling. They're containing and just not screening and moving. Nice penetration here. There you go.
Spangler with the hook shot.
I wonder which coach is going to tell Jay it might be over.
There's Hield. The lob off the glass for two.
Three-point line, and he has unbelievable range like you just touched on, Vern.
Here's Woodard. Had a terrific game in the win the other night.
See, this matchup is a man-to-man until a guy cuts away.
Woodard.
Notice where Hield is.
Yes, I do.
Notice where for a dunk off the dribble in the middle of the lane.
Brooks lost it. Another turnover. This is Woodard for Oklahoma. He's going to take it all the way. And then Dish for the basket. So he cans a three, and A&M back up by three.
Maybe all-league freshman team this year. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, my goodness.
Friendly rims. We love
yes. What's that, a 10 times? No roll here. Buddy Hield, no numbers.
A minute ago, we were speaking about getting Davis the ball. That was the first entry pass they threw to the big guy.
This is Jordan Woodard, junior from Arcadia, Oklahoma.
Woodard has the assignment.
Oh, beautiful. Wow.
Now, if you know Oklahoma likes to play, Texas A&M will go with you up and down the floor, but shot selection has not been good, and there's another one, little quick.
Yeah. That was DJ Hogue with the miss. How do you like the pace so far?
I like the pace for Oklahoma, obviously. What they're doing.
Caruso.
I'd like to have a bit of body cast if I were guarding them.
Hogue and another rebound. Oklahoma, among other things, is getting the rebounds in this game. Here's Hield, guarded now by Admon Gilder, number 3. Kick it out, Christian James. There's Caruso, who's now on Gilder. 2:28 to go. Floater. No, not a floater. Let's find Kadeem Latin.
Yeah, a little floater.
Hield, house run for the steal. And Buddy Hield says, let me show you something.
Congratulations as he comes back to the bench. 10 points now for Gilmore.
3 of 3 from the floor, 2 from behind the arc, and got a huge hug from Will Wade.
Hield shot fake. Buddy nails it.
I bet you if you ask Will Wade, do you take a 1-point lead with 7 minutes to go? You sign me up for that right now. He's made a terrific comeback in the second half.
Woodard's going to reset. Here, Johnson nearly got the pick. Buddy left open. Don't leave that man wide open. Woodard, wow, he finishes it off.
20 points. Bird is trying all he can to influence where Hield is going off that screen.
Woodard off the shot fake. Back to Buddy Hield.
You can't. I think they're waiting for Buddy Hield to make an appearance.
Basil wide open. Spangler gets the rebound. Buddy Hield, the nation's second leading scorer. 4 points and 2 for 5 shooting.
Arrington, he's going to see Arrington in his sleep tonight. He's been right in his shirt. Oh, they switch off now.
Buford steps back. So
Attacking more in transition. They've got the open floor.
Cousins missing the 3. Long rebound. Here comes Hield, and he gives it up to Woodard. Great pass to Spangler.
Not be hampering him as much anymore. 13 and 12 over his last 3. Really been a huge factor for the Cyclones on why they're playing much better as of late.
Latin free throw line jumper, got it. And the scoring gets started.
Such a disadvantage for runouts and a disadvantage of numbers going the other way.
season high for turnovers there. That's a good play out of the timeout.
Quick hitter, quick. But he's been outstanding today, 4 for 4. 5-point game for number 6 Oklahoma. The lob and the slam.
Announcing these senior nights. I coached at Arizona on some senior nights, obviously played in one. The emotions can go one of two ways. Sometimes a team can come out really tight and feeling a lot of pressure to perform well in their last game.
Or sometimes they can be buddy.
Well, Lute also did a good job of managing minutes, I think.
He did.
I think he knew what he was doing. We were lucky to have some talented players. Terry, Bibby, Dickerson.
It was a good 7. And I think that's what the formula is for this Oklahoma team. Walker, 3.
Back outside. Long rebound. Woodard for Oklahoma.
That's where Hill gets a lot.
Yeah. Now the Sooners have kind of drought here, hitting a field goal in almost 5 minutes.
Well, Oklahoma State doing a good job of just staying tight on the basketball, protecting the three-point line, and giving a lot of help on the dribble drives.
Denzel Walker got a 3. 7-footer from Jamaica, doesn't get the shot to go. He's been in and out of Travis Ford's doghouse here most of the Big 12 season. Seen his playing time diminish. Wide open. Dante.
Phillip to Page, he fires. And Latin rips down the rebound. Will be interesting to watch if the ankle is bothering Page. A really nice look as Woodard. And a rebound there for Buford.
See West Virginia, they trapped even off the missed shot.
Good look, Woodard finding Latin.
The sophomore from Houston is a force.
Woodard is steal. Kick up ahead. Cousins will lay it in.
Really?
Left hand.
You know it. I mean, you know there's a mismatch there just because of the size as well as Latin's play today. By the way, those last 2 baskets by Williams, his first 2, both left-handed.
Lob. Spangler with the throwdown. Together for the 94th straight game. I mean, that's the number that you'd feel like you'd get from, you know, some type of mid-major team in the NCAA tournament.
Well, remember, most of these seniors weren't good enough to leave early, and so what they did was guys like Valentine Hield have gotten better and better every year, and you can say that about a lot of these guys, by the way, on the Wooden Award late season 20.
Niang, a wonderful player, so versatile.
Good cut inside.
Nice look. Spangler reverses and puts it in. Hield and 1.
Said no points, but he's got 4 boards now. So we'll see if Oklahoma can settle in here in the second half. Down 3. This crowd has been a factor. Spangler gets his
And passers in key positions.
Well, the game has really changed. Back in the day, it was guard, guard, forward, forward, center. Now it's guard, 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 forward, forward. Hey, those teams are listening.
Well, the best teams are player, 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 player.
Bounce pass, Lucas. Can't finish.
Well, he got to finish that one. He had it wide open under the bucket.
Buford. And Oklahoma, as poorly as things have gone, their backers are really hurting them. Selden left it short. Spangler runs down the rebound. Cousins has played aggressively all game long. Nice look to Woodard. Wide open Cousins for 3.
Second shots that the Jayhawks have given up.
Hield. Tough shot. Another offensive rebound. Good look for Hield.
Nope.
Yancey off the iron into Woodard's hands.
Nice.
Great pass to Spangler by Woodard. Come back and join this team in March. But what that did was allow Prince Ebay to step into this lineup, and he's made the most of his opportunity.
Taylor, by the way, has picked up 3 fouls. Cousins, yes, getting
Irvin, who's getting some playing time with the injury to Stokes, and he turned it over. Threw it right to Cousins. Hield drills another. Points a game, and the find from Woodard. It's a good way to keep him out of transition, make shots as well. Woodard the lob once more. He and
3-point line for a team that does not shoot the ball very well.
Quick pass ahead from Woodard to Cousins, and Oklahoma cracks the scoring. Bullet from Hurt to Johnson, and he couldn't handle it.
See, here's the bumper, the outlet pass, and you see Barry Brown come up and stop the momentum as the ball comes down the floor.
Spangler gave it away to Irvin, the junior. Corby Irvin left it well short, a wild shot.
I think that was a pass.
Oh my goodness! This
can make threes. One of the hardest teams to guard in college basketball. Taken away by Woodard. His pass up ahead. Cousins. Burns senior. Played at NC State.
Was the 3rd overall pick back in 1986 in the NBA draft.
Google him up, kids. Chris Washburn.
Chris very unselfish too. He's all about trying to win. He's not about points. He just wants to win.
I'll tell you what, this size of LSU is keeping Oklahoma on the perimeter. Buddy Hield lives at the perimeter, knocking that 3 jump.
There he goes. It's a
layup. 3.
Oh!
Missed 2 shots, but Buddy tracks it down, goes to the corner. Runner and finished by Spangler. Beautiful pass and a setup. What a great start with Simmons when you see him in person for the first time. He is bigger than you think. Now on the turnover. Here comes Cousins leading it. Spangler finishes it.
Oh, wow. What a great transition play right there. Looking for one another.
Checks in. Quarterman goes to the bench after turning it over with the traveling violation. They feed Spangler. Spangler's been their best offensive player for the Sooners. No doubt about it. His first shot, you said it.
He is a guy that can make a difference. A lot of basketball we play. The way this team says great spurt ability, as Clark Kellogg would say. Oklahoma.
Spangler again, Dick. He has been lethal if they leave him free.
Becoming more possible. The 3 on the way for the freshman Jordan Jackson. No good. Hield. Woodard to Spangler. They left Spangler just totally unguarded.
Texas Tech was
Justin Gray's playing well.
Yeah, I like what he's doing. He's coming off a good game against West Virginia. When they took them down to the final second, he had 11 points, 6 boards in that basketball game.
A very tough loss for Texas Tech. They had a chance to get a win against the top 10 team. Almost that same spot.
Come on.
Of the game already. A new career high for the sophomore Kadeem Lattin. And Temple won't even challenge him. Lattin knocked it away. Here's Hield on the break.
Neither team did that. Oklahoma just stayed in the hotel, slept in a little bit, had some breakfast, and came over to the arena just a little bit earlier.
Well, Baylor, in its basketball history, has never beaten a #1 ranked team. They have a chance to do that today. Oklahoma's got the ball to start the game.
And here you see Baylor coming out in their zone defense. They play 50% zone and 50% man on the season.
Cousins dribbled into a 3 and hits the first.
Open threes. They have active hands. They're moving their feet. They're pointing. They're talking. And Oklahoma has had no answer.
And now their star, Buddy Hield, is on the bench with 2 fouls. Spangler along the baseline. Dribbles right by Motley. Nice move.
That's the
better defense by Cousins. He's had a good defensive game. That was a sloppy pass. Another turnover for Medford. Now Hield, catch and shoot. Good again. #1 that they lost, which was no shame. You lose in Ames against Iowa State.
And it really wasn't an upset, only by ranking, because Iowa State was favored in that basketball game.
Spangler from that free throw area. He's got a tape. They're not going to.
Good rotation.
Medford, short, rebound, Sooners. Woodard finds Hield. Nice look. 3. Good.
Taking over basketball games. Had 30 points here against Vanderbilt.
Baylor's trying to hang with the outside shooting. Oklahoma was 12 of 18. from 3 on the road against a good team. Latin from that baseline area. That's the second one season. Hield is right there with him. Trent's rejected by Latin, and Hield saves it inbounds. Cousin went right by Freeman with the dribble. Isaiah Cousins.
And now McKay on the drive, and he had what looked like a pretty good shot at the layup, and at the other end, Spangler burns it.
I think he put a little guy on him. He'll post him all over the floor.
There's Hield on the drive. Blocked beautifully, but scooped up. They move it around. James, yes, the 3-ball.
Shot the ball well of late.
Morris at the other side, off ironing. Look at that. All crimson.
Well, nobody in a white shirt thought that Monte Morris was going to pull the trigger on that. That was not a good shot.
And then, did the crowd like that? The guy behind me certainly didn't. Here we go now. Here's Woodard off the dribble, kick over to the corner. And Isaiah Cousins
is clearing it out for Niang.
Left hand, no, battle. It's Oklahoma's basketball. Obviously, they got plenty of time. They can take a 2 or a 3. Woodard over to Cousins. Cousins going to fire the 3. Yes! Wow. We're tied at 70.
On the road, West Virginia trying for a similar kind of win here on the road against the number 2 ranked team in the country. A huge game in the Big 12. And Oklahoma with the early 3-0 lead, just about a minute and a half in. We're already seeing some of that pressure from West Virginia that they are known for. Buddy Hield with the shooting. Buford will shoot a 3. Woodard, nice offensive rebound for the little guy. Hield, good. Finds Adrian on the corner area, no good. Spangler, nice defensive board. See if Oklahoma can get some transition baskets. Hield, that quick release, good.
You're going to pull the upset. Got to keep it to a minimum. Troubling play.
Newberry at 23 against TCU here January 2nd. If he gets hot, really, Oklahoma State back into it, but they got a
Woodard for K-State. Woodard driving, puts it high off the glass. That may have been swatted by Latin. Here comes Hield, driving and scoring to open the lead K-State, and he finishes off the 3-point play. And a 15-point lead for OU with under 9 minutes to go now in the first half. 2 points in the paint, 2-1 favoring OU.
The Wildcats decide to change up the defense a little bit, trying to throw the Sooners off a little bit.
And a soft spot in that zone. Buford scoring. Stokes driving, spinning, got caught underneath. Was saved by Oklahoma, and here comes Woodard. Gives it up with the left hand. Dante.
And that's what Coach Weber wants to see from his freshman guard off the bench. I mean, once he's placed in the game, he's definitely placed in the game. Not only to play great, tenacious defense, but to step up and knock down some big shots, score the basketball. Well-needed scoring coming from the bench.
OU's lead down to 8. Woodard steps up. Surrounded underneath, gives it to Hield, a wide open look.
Maybe some jitters here early on. We'll see. 3 missed field goals, but OU controls it. Woodard with good hustling. Buddy Hield, the game's first field goal.
Well, he's not going to miss off the bounce. All these kids are really good off the bounce. The 3 perimeter players of both teams.
Cousins with the 2 personals.
They try to run that little handoff. High post screen.
Cousins has the ball back, hits Spangler.
Cousins got to get going. Really was 0 for 6, struggle. Very similar scene as the Iowa State game.
Spangler on fire. Drains it, Trey.
And on the glass, very active. Certainly a different player than his granddaddy. He was a wide body, David Latin, for that great Texas El Paso team.
Woodard off the drive. Float. What a great finish by Latin that time.
What a Frank Mason, a strong driver. They got Mason now playing Hield.
Spangler's outside. They've got to watch him when he steps out.
He's a stretch.
Pull up by Graham. Rattles into Spangler's hands.
Got a wide open shot right there. Didn't convert. What a nice drive.
Woodard,
oh!
and Latin finishes.
Oh, the diagonal pass.
Shooter here. Knocked away by Latin. Into Woodard's hands. Turnover. Feed. Spangler. A run. And Self's got to have a timeout. He's got to.
Does Oklahoma have an answer? Mason really pushes it way out. Spangler has not looked for a shot in ages.
Woodard on the drive, gives it off down to Latin, who ties it.
Nice play by Woodard. He created that opportunity.
Rebound, feeds Niang. Layup wouldn't go. Spangler head of the pack. Count the basket. Cyclones, and here we are, 23-12. Iowa State with the lead.
I think Oklahoma, as good a jump shooting team as they are, has to get something at the rim and attack these guys, make them play D.
Right there, Denzel Walker knocks down.
Baseline drive. Monte Morris, last 3 games, 23 assists, 3 turnovers.
And one as Spangler absorbs the contact. And
doing a great job at pick and roll, keeping it on the side. Let's see if he makes this one.
Good hit. Niang, though, big rebound. And now Hield open from the corner.
Boris Diaw a little bit. He's got the Pillsbury doughboy body. I know he's lost some weight, but he doesn't look like.
That was Fran Fraschilla, George.
Okay.
Spangler steps back. That's a 3. Back to a 1-point game. Finish your thought.
Niang, because he can score outside in, put it on the floor. What an impact he's having.
15 points for Deontay Burton. Good look inside the Latin. And it counts. And Cousins picked a great time to knock down that jumper.
This ball looks like it's going in. But most of the time it does.
Sai Chumala, who replaced Mike Thomas, missed the 3. And here come the Sooners. Isaiah Cousins makes it 6-0 Oklahoma. Clean line the offensive rebound.
Take care of that basketball is going to be premium to them because this is the team they're playing a team that shoots a barrage of threes throughout the game.
And Spangler keeps it alive. Good look for Buddy Hield. Has time to set his feet and knock it down.
That's automatic.
3. Off the inbound, Stefan Jovanovic missing inside. Cleared by Oklahoma, they run. Hield for 3. And Buddy Hield is 4. He had the distinction of sitting next to me and broadcasting some games for a couple of years while he was out of coaching. Buddy Hield to the basket for Zip, Oklahoma.
Nice transition basket control right now. So they're going to slow it down and run their offense.
Long 2. Missed by Josh Hawkinson. And Valentine Azundu falling down. Gives it up to Oklahoma. The Sooners 4 on 3. Denzel Walker hits a 3.
Nice transition. Nice balance on that shot. Azundu's going to get something going. I'm telling you. There's so many point-blank shots. He's going to make a couple of those for Knights Open.
He was way up there. Inside, easy lay-in for Kadeem Latin.
To make different types of shots. They're going to be both dangerous teams.
Hugh Johnson off on a 3. Here comes Kadeem Latin leading the break. Buddy Hield open.
That's automatic.
Count it.
That's automatic.
For Washington State.
Drive on base, running that basketball down. Let's see if they can make one.
Left the 3 short. The rebound, Dante Buford for the Sooners. OU by 4.
Oklahoma goes into this attack mode. They get really aggressive, but they are most of the time anyway. Washington State's just done a good job matching their aggression.
And 1 for Dante Buford.
Good feet, good hands. Uses his width of his body to turn in for shots, create space with his body. Just a really, really fundamentally sound basketball player.
A double-double machine on his way to another one. And speaking of a machine, a scoring machine.
From getting it all the way to the rim. Corsell hooks it in. He's got 5 for Creighton. Ron Kruger said post defense would be a trouble spot today against the still with an 8-point lead. But Mannion contributes on defense at the other end. Woodard bounce pass to Cousins. A bunch of veteran guys. Latin, just a sophomore. Conley baseline, and Latin wipes it away.
And that's exactly what you want him to do in terms of Latin.
Right down the seam goes.
Did that as about as well as you could. Megano had to fade away to make that go down.
Spangler, his third three of the day.
And Scott Sutton and his staff did a great job of signing him there in Tulsa.
Foul was the first on Cousins. Three-point play converted by Martin, who's off the bench with 6 points. And it's a three-point Sooner lead. Woodard trying to find Spangler. Right back to him, and now Walker. Shot clock down to 10. White backs his way down, missed it. Conley volleyballs it into the air, and Jordan Woodard has it. Sooners would like to run here. Cousins stepping into a three. Yes, sir.
Rest or go get some water. He's out getting more jumpers up in between the possessions.
Woodard, ball fake, and the skip for Cousins a three. Just deadly.
Play this game, right?
This is perfect.
This is like a little street.
I feel like I'm at the Jabbo Kidder League in Washington, D.C. in the summer. It's hot. No air conditioning. Down the lane, Woodard's the kick. Pull-up jump shot. And that one goes down for Buddy.
How about Woodard? What a great...
12 to shoot. Gets to the hole. Blocked by Reynolds. Loose. Picked up by Woodard. Shot clock doesn't reset. 5 to go. Does Woodard? No. 3 to go. Spangler from deep.
Wow. Drive Lowry over Spangler. A tip by Zulhoff. Loose ball for Jordan Woodard of the Sooners. And there's Ryan Spangler finishing on the break.
Even more, in addition to averaging a double-double, he's shooting 50% from three, but we've also seen him be more vocal in more of a leadership role, just doing it all for the Sooners, guys.
Great steal, Woodard. There's Buddy underneath and over the other side.
Healed at the rim, blocked. And the rebound pulled down there by Spangler. Outstanding rebound. And Cousins able to hit. Brown will try, wouldn't go. Mannion with the board. Feed in deep. Great post position for Wisconsin junior, not used to that. Hayes pulls up. And that one high off the rim and an Oklahoma rebound. Feed inside Mannion and one. Lost the handle, and now Woodard flips up ahead. Cousins and spins it off the glass. Cousins
really sees the floor. He's really a point forward is what he is.
Special player, special personality. The wedding crasher, Nigel Hayes. Flip up and in. Good work.
Most rewarding resort.
You know, Bob, stop dribble penetration. That's one of the toughest things to guard is dribble penetration. The Sooners have to rebound tonight and then run out and attack.
And I'm sure he has a highlight or two airborne for us tonight. Denzel Walker also in for Oklahoma. Catch and shoot by the guy I just talked about. He steps in. A hanger. Latin with the rebound after the miss by Lance Poche. Woodard thought about the shot. Here he goes driving again. Dishes for Spangler. Nice room serve. Defense by Spangler and Latin. Here comes Cousins for Woodard. Sooner perimeter starters all in the game right now. In fact, the starting five from tonight in there. Right side. There. That's going to be a backcourt violation unless Woodard gets there first. And he will! Behind the back! Odoms! And one!
Tennessee, the American Conference here on ESPN tonight. Number 8, Oklahoma, taking on the Memphis Tigers in hour number 25 of the tip-off marathon. And a scoop shot when tipped it back out. Tarrant with a long one. Got a great look, but off the back iron. And the Sooners will come away with it.
Dave, and as much as we mentioned how fast Oklahoma wants to play, Memphis wants to match that type of pace. They're not going to fear it. They're not going to slow the ball down. You saw the skip, the early three right there, the offensive rebound and a kick out. They want to get up and down and have this game.
So 5:15 to go. They will not call that.
You and I both saw that. Woodard on the baseline. Spangler reverses for two.
Great footwork.
We've seen some shot making here in the first half on both sides. Approaching 2 minutes to go before the break in a tight one. Oklahoma ranked number 8 in the country. Buford with a three. And it's in. Boy, that's stuck on the iron. They have all that scoring back, too. Spangler's one of those guys. The layup won't drop for him. And a third effort now. Hield all day to shoot it and drains the three.
That same thing.